I thought I was recording previously and I was not. This is going to be a December's favorite slash mostly a check-in and kind of like Christmas gifts that I got either for myself or that others gotten for me, but they're spiritually based Christmas presents, not everything, that kind of thing. I'm gonna try to make the video quick, but my oldest son, okay, for those of you that don't know, I have 2 adult children, and my kids always get me something, whether it's saving allowance, my 2 older ones work, but the gift that I'm going to show you, and no, I'm not playing favoritism, is going to be the ones that are spiritually based. And so my oldest son, my 19-year-old, knows like how crazy I am about. No. Jerry, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right, baby. Mama loves you. So that's my second oldest son. He didn't know I was recording. He thought I was done. So my oldest son knows how much I love meditation. And so he got me a gift for meditating. And he got this from a Native American shop. And I'm all about promoting small businesses and things like that. You know, mom and pop stores, things like that. And he said the gentleman had like a lot of nice stuff. So I'm definitely going to be checking out their shop. I have to ask my son their name because I forgot. I know I got to get my nails done. I'm going to get them done tomorrow. But I just thought I would like pre-record this video when I had a little bit of a break. So I'm just going to like randomly record videos, upload them when I can, kind of thing. So it's not guaranteed that I'll actually download this video the day that I record it. But anyways, so he got me this really cute, like it's a water fountain. And I love, he knows that I work a lot with the energy of the elephant because it's like elephants in many cultures bring like prosperity, especially with the trunks up like that. So, and then I use a lot of water in my practice. So I have this in my spirit room as part of my self-care altar. So I do have an altar that's specifically dedicated to myself and self-care. I was watching Lisa Papa's video about a self-care kit, which I think is like a really great video. So if you haven't watched her video, like highly recommend her video. I'm gonna try to remember to link that video down below. But anyways, I love, you know, it works, it's beautiful, and it's great. It has a little tube in the back where the water runs, and it's really relaxing. So whenever I'm doing any type of meditation, since I've gotten this for Christmas, I've been trying to incorporate in it. So I haven't had it that long. Christmas just passed, but yeah. So I love this. So this, my son got me this. I'm gonna make sure I put this down nicely. I don't want to knock down my coffee. I have a new coffee mug. To me, this is spiritual. Star Wars. I love Star Wars. Okay, the swords light up, the lifesavers light up when you put hot liquid in it. So I love it. Okay, I love Darth Vader. I love Star Wars. I'm sorry, like sorry but not sorry. I am a Star Wars.
I love Star Wars too.
See, my 14-year-old knows what he's talking about. He loves Star Wars too. He's the only one of my 4 kids that love Star Wars. The other 3 do not appreciate Star Wars.
You're my brother and a kid. I loved you.
See? I'm telling you.
I hate you.
See, you listen to him? He loves Star Wars. Okay, so, Obi-Wan Kenobi. So, my son also got me, because he knows I love incense. So, this is also part of my spirit room, but I have it on a, so I have shrines or altars dedicated to deities, and we have close to 30 spirits we serve here actively. We serve all the spirits, but actively, that I use for, that I work with for myself and for clients. Okay, which mostly consist of loas, orishas, ancestors, so on and so forth. So I'm gonna turn on the little light because I feel like you guys cannot see the gorgeousness that is this. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, that's good. So it is so cute. Like, I love it. It literally is an incense holder, like for cone incense. So in the bottom here, you would take out the little thing in the bottom here and you could put your little incense cone. And what's cute about this is, I don't want to spill the ashes because I was using it, but see, you could put your little incense cone in there. You know, just be careful you don't tip it over. And then it holds the incense. And it's nice because through the little mouths, the smoke comes out. So they look like fire-breathing dragons. And my son knows I love not only the energy of the dragon, because I do work with the energy of the dragon, because I do have like spirit animals I work with, but I also like to burn dragon's blood. So I bought these incense like 90 something cents in Walmart, and I use it now for this incense holder, and I love it. This is in my one of the things that I have in my protection altar, because I have a self-care altar, and then I have an altar where I do protection spells for myself and clients. So I like when I'm, you know, recently, since I just got this for Christmas, like I've been putting it on that altar and just because I do like to burn dragon's blood for protection work and things like that. I do send back work, binding work, anything of that nature. And yes, I have an altar that's dedicated to hexing and cursing, okay? Because like I said, I work both hands of the path. And I also have a love altar, prosperity, and those altars are specifically dedicated for those types of energetic work. So I keep everything separate. So I have more than one working deck. A working deck is a deck that you actually do your spells in. So I don't have spirits like I don't do spell work on the altars that I dedicate to spirits, okay? I do workings in an altar that is for workings, and that's just the spells are there, or whatever tools that I need, or curios, or DNA, or whatever it is from the client or myself, or whatever the case may be. But there's no like statues of deities in the altars that I do spell work in. Okay, so that's just the way we do it. I also have a video that I created specifically for this, but there's a company called Rap Isico. I think that's how you pronounce it. The store buyer, her name is Samantha, and she's just a beautiful, beautiful person. This is her shop. Sorry about that. They were getting a little bit too noisy, so so this is her shop, Rap Isico. I just checked when I uploaded her video because I couldn't find it. It got lost in the like all the other videos that I uploaded because I do pre-record videos, so I'm uploading it as I can. Don't want to overwhelm the channel with like a bunch of new videos. She's having a 45% off sale. Best time to buy right now, guys. And so I show you guys what she sent me in the package. One of them is this face mask that I actually been using. And anybody who knows me knows I like to wear head wraps. I wear them mostly for like ritual and going out, okay? Because I believe in protecting your hair. People do some bad things with people's hair and DNA. You could do some healing things, but you could do some bad things. So I like to protect my crown. So yeah, so like see, like this is a beautiful head wrap that you can use. You can make a bow in the front. You get really fancy with it. And that's, you know, I'm not the fanciest head wrap person. Like she wraps her pictures, like just, oh my God, just gorgeous. Like the way that she wraps. I've seen her like on video chat when we do sessions, and I'm like always complimenting her on her head wrap. So anyways, so yeah, and then it has like the matching face mask. So I enjoy that. So I've been using this one the most, and this one. So definitely a December favorites. Oh my God, this material right here and just like the pattern is gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie, like her headscarves are long enough that if you have a small altar, like you could even use it as an altar, like as a to house like your altar stuff, because I've done that too. Like literally one of them is on my reading table because it's such a beautiful material. Like I literally feel her ashe through her materials that she makes. Like I love it. I love her energy. I love the patterns that she put. It just brings me back to like Africa, and I don't know, like my spirits love it. Like I actually like wearing these head wraps a lot when I'm talking to like Oshun, because they're so beautiful, or like Freda or something like that. Any type of spirits of beauty or love or prosperity. It's gorgeous. Like the spirits be loving it. I love it. When I like fat days, which we had 2 this month, like I was wearing the hell out of them. So love it. Thank you so much, sis. So hopefully you're not gonna be mad that I put your little card out there, but you did put it in the package. Like I want the world to see how creative and gorgeous you are in your products and stuff like that. So yes. And no, she did not ask me to make this video. She never did it for me to sponsor. I actually doing it because I actually genuinely like her product. So she did give it to me for free just as like a thank you. I'm not going to get into why, like that's personal, but she just did it out of the kindness of her heart and to show gratitude for some things that we've been working on. But I wanted to promote her beautiful creations. Okay, so that's another favorites of mine for December. Also, I use a lot of incense in my practice, so I've been loving these lavender cones. I got this from Spencer's. I have half of the box left. Like I've already used 10. So what I use this for, like the way that I work incense, I'm trying to be less wasteful. Before I used to just have incense going all the time, but let's be honest, I'm asthmatic. Not really good for asthmatics, right? Not really good to be inhaling smoke all day either. So what I tend to do now is I will, my routine is like I'll burn my Palo Santo, which has like been my favorite thing to smudge with. Okay. Oh, there goes the little ashes. I'll, like burn Palo Santo, and that just brings in my Afro-Caribbean indigenous spirit guides that I channel when I'm doing readings. And then I'll light like this incense, okay, which is the Bless International. I literally have like 1 incense left out of this whole box, okay, out of 100 incense. So I use these sparingly, but I do use these. Like these are never incense that these are handmade. I love them so much. These are like, if I could only have 1 incense stick to burn, the Bless International incense will be it. Like they're my favorite. And no, I'm not sponsored. I just genuinely love their product. So I feel like contacting this company and be like, hey, I'm endorsing your product on my channel because I love your product. Okay, let's get it together. Let's get some discounts for my subscribers or something. Let's do something about that. But I'm gonna light that one when I do my sessions in a little bit. So I'm gonna get ready in a couple hours to do readings. But I like this incense. I do have a box that one of my clients gifted me that I showed in an older video. So I'm going to use that one. So I do have 1 more box left, but I do have to buy, because I do use this with my daily practice when it comes to reading and also when I'm doing workings, like, whatever. I'm not saying you need to use all of this stuff. I do try to use frankincense sparingly. Like I said, I used to burn it a lot until one of my subscribers were like, you should not be doing that. And talking about that, Uplift Herbs, they are another one of my favorites this month. So I'm going to be linking their channel in the description box below. If you want to know anything about Spanish brujeria, they are such a good resource, especially if you work with La Santísima Muerte or La Virgen de Guadalupe, or you're interested in working with Archangel Michael and folk magic. They are a Latinx person. And just a great resource. I love their energy, the way they explain things. If you go to their channel, 9 times out of 10, there's going to be one of my comments on the comment section. They're a newer channel, and I really love to support new channels because I know how hard it was when I first got on YouTube and I was starting out. There were times I would get discouraged because my channel wasn't really growing. And when things started to finally pick up, I got so happy because when you're making content, like you're putting a lot of yourself into your work, it's like a little job. Like a lot of energy goes into making these videos. So I really want to show them support, especially because I think their content is good. Like if you're interested in folk magic and working with saints and stuff, they are also, in my personal opinion, a great resource. Okay. And just have a beautiful, loving energy. They did a, 9 days of La Virgen de Guadalupe novena on their channel. I watched that. Like I watched it. I pray the rosary. I do all that stuff too. So if you're into that kind of stuff, definitely check their channel out, Uplift Herbs, and I'm going to try to link their channel on the description box. Okay. All right. So yes, I love this incense. What I use it for is literally when I pass the Palo Santo and I do a cleansing on myself before I begin my workday. I burn one incense stick. Okay, that's what I've gotten it to. And what this does is it removes any type of negative energy. So it's a dual cleanser, and it brings in positive energy, because I like to work with higher beings and higher energies when I do my readings. And I do work with spirits, ancestors that do have Christian background. So this is like a good, in the Catholic Church, like they burn a lot of frankincense and stuff when they're doing mass. So I will burn one stick, kind of meditate for like 10 minutes, whatever the case may be. Let it burn down. While it's burning down, I'm just like anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes, just really focusing on connecting with the spirits. And then once this burns down, okay, and my altar's cleansed of any type of negative energy, it's all high vibration on all these kinds of things, I then go on and light my lavender cone. I use one, so this should last me like 20 days because I use one. And this is just to elevate both my third eye and crown chakra, so that I can really connect psychically to the reading and get myself in a higher realm. It's a lavender incense. I got this from Spencer's and I completely love it. It was $3.99. And I got it at Spencer's. It's like $3.99. I love it. I love the purplish color because it kind of just feels very third eye crown chakra energy for me. So those are my favorite incense. And then when I'm done with my reading, okay, another favorite is I'll take this sage. And the reason why I use the sage is to remove all energy. So I remove all the energy. So I open the doors to connect to spirit guides. Then I make sure I close the door because I do like to set boundaries. I was just telling somebody last night that we have to learn how to control our spirits. Some people be like, that sounds disrespectful. It's not as bad as it sounds. It basically means setting up boundaries, especially if you're a psychic medium, because you'll have spirits trying to contact you, and then you can't function in the regular world, right? Because it's like disorder. So it's important to have boundaries with our spirits, especially when we're newer and trying to connect to spirits and things. It's nice to set those boundaries. Like, please don't contact me when I'm sleeping. That's why I have a whole room dedicated to spirits. That way they're housed there, and I can have, like if somebody comes over, we're not having paranormal activities that used to happen to me before. Dishes rattling on their own, doors opening and closing. It didn't scare me because I'm used to that, but like think about somebody from an outsider. Like, what the hell's going on in our house? So, I do have to live in the regular mundane world. So they do have their room, like do what you want in your room, but I do have company over, not trying to scare the neighbors or certain family members that are not into what I do. So yeah. So that's been a favorite of mine. And those are the three main incense I've been using. I got a gift for myself. Okay. And they're more than this. I bought them by the pound. I buy my crystals by the pound, which means I get more than one piece from it. And I got these crystals from Amazon. So I cannot remember the company because there were different companies, but I got 7 different sets of calcite. So the first one I want to talk about is your red calcite. This company I'm not going to buy from because there was some damage to these because they didn't even like protect the crystals when they send them out. So I was kind of mad about that, but yeah, I love this. I bought this because I have a self-care altar and it came with like 2 other pieces, and I like to use it to balance my root chakra for grounding work on myself. Then I bought this orange calcite. This one also came with more, but I'm just showing you like the main one that I have actually on my altar. And I love it because it's good for the sacral chakra. Okay. I got honey calcite. I like to charge this one and I use it for my solar plexus. and I love it. It just looks like if you go to a bee's hive, it looks like a honeycomb. That's why I like it. So I like it for, I feel like honey calcite is good for also sweetening work. Like when you want to manifest some kind of like trying to change your minds towards asking for and manifesting financial abundance, self-love, positive communications about yourself, that kind of stuff, right? So I like working with honey calcite for that. And just like sometimes readings can get a little bit, so I like having this energy around me, because even if I'm delivering something that's honest, which I always do, it's gonna come off sweet, because I work a lot with honey when it comes to communications. People that are clients of mine knows exactly what I mean by that. And so that one, and then I have this beautiful piece. This was my favorite out of the bunch, of green calcite, and I love this one for working with my heart chakra. And so whenever I light a green candle and my heart chakra candle, if that's a chakra that I need to work with, I'm going to literally work with that calcite. And then I also have this one that's for communications. Okay, beautiful communications, and various pieces of blue calcite. I love blue calcite. I feel like blue calcite is great for angelic communications and things like that too. So again, these were gifts to myself. I am gonna try to like tone it down next year with my buying, okay? Unless, but anyways. And this one is a white calcite, and I like using this one for my crown chakra. And I like this rose calcite, okay? I like using it, I'm sorry, for my third eye. And this one I like using, I have a charge for my actual crown chakra, along with a beautiful selenite tower. Why? Selenite is great for receiving messages from Creator. And I love the pink one because I feel like I charge it for self-love. So when I receive guidance from the spirits, I always take it in love and self-love. Self-love is the most beautiful energy there is, and it's just a beautiful energy. So some self-love and receiving messages from spirit with love. So these are the 7 calcite sets that I bought myself for the holiday. And I also wanted to talk about my favorite herbs, or the ones that I've been working with the most. So I always talk about how like white sage is not so readily available, but ground sage is, like literally 99 cents in the 99-cent store. If I'm doing any type of removing of spirits, I just sprinkle a little bit of ground sage on a candle. Maybe I'll anoint it with oil. Like I don't drown my candles with oil. Like I'll dip my finger, or I'll pour some oil, and then I'll just like anoint it, the candle with it. Less is more. And I love this. Or if I'm burning something, I might just sprinkle some of this along with resins or any type of powders that I create myself. So I love working a lot with ground sage. It's readily available and things like that. And I love working with yellow mustard seed. I always, especially if I feel like my faith is like lacking, because I do work with the Bible for spells, and there is a verse in the Bible that talks about if you have faith as small as a mustard seed and you tell the mountain to move, the mountain moves, right? And if you look at how small the mustard seed is, I always take it as a universal message of your workings won't work unless you believe in your work. So whenever I feel like my faith is wavering, or I'm doubting something, especially, I don't really doubt the things I do for clients, but sometimes I doubt the things for myself. That's just the way it is. I'll look at the little mustard seed and say, all I need is this little faith, this microscopic little faith. And my petitions will be, the obstacles that are holding me back from manifesting what I want will be removed. And so that's why I love using yellow mustard seed. I use it a lot in my practice, and I'm surprised I've never talked about it. And I've never heard anybody talk about yellow mustard. So yellow mustard, readily available. You can get it in any supermarket. Look at this. And you could take it out, put it in a nice jar if you want to, or just leave it like this. I like these little ones because I can stick them in my purse when I travel, because they're part of my traveling kit. So if I need to light something, you know, if I'm staying somewhere, this can go right in my purse. That's why I was showing you that stuff. Okay, so that is for my miscellaneous finds. Now we're gonna go into my deck of the month. So let's get to that. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the 2 decks that I've used the most this month. First one is the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. And I just felt drawn to use this one for the month of December because all the gold foiling and how gorgeous it is and the opulence, in my opinion, feels very Christmassy. Because I tend to love, like, when people decorate their trees like silver and gold. My mom did that a lot when I was growing up. So, and I just think this is a gorgeous deck in general. But I found myself using this deck a lot in December when I did readings. When I did my client readings and things like that. So, and when I read myself too. So I have less tools now, so I share, like, I'll read myself if I'm doing like a quick tarot reading or something. But this is the Golden Art Nouveau. These are the gorgeous backs. Love this deck and used it a lot for readings with clients in the month of December. And the second one that I used, that it's already starting to chip, but again, I do a high volume of readings, so it's not surprising, but it's the Tripping Weight by Tarot Collectibles. This is an indie deck, and I ordered a second deck from them. I'm just waiting for it to come in the mail, so I will do an unboxing. I'm gonna, you know, I ordered it this year, so it's still shipping. Shipping, you know, is delayed because of COVID, and this is like international shipping, so it's coming from Europe, so that takes a while. That's why I'm trying to, like, when I started seeing that it started shipping, because I've been using this deck since I got it a lot. It's not bad, but like I'm trying to preserve it because it's an indie deck, so it's like they're not always like it takes a long time to ship or whatever. I do want to get a backup copy of this just to have it, because this definitely is a working deck for me, and I want to be able to do that. So I think I am going to be ordering a second copy. I love this. Like, if you've gotten a reading with me in December, most likely you're either going to see, you are seeing the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot or the Tripping Weight. Like, it's gorgeous. Like, I love this deck. This gives really great readings. Like, I connect with it. And I love that it, you know, it has some diversity in it. I love that about this deck. And things like that. Like, I love her fro. And I just love, like, I just love how colorful it is, to be honest. I love this Mermaid Tower card. And the deck does come with extra cards. Like, I got an extra Fool and an extra Knight of Wands. But I just love this deck. I do a lot of love readings. And I don't know, this just feels lovey to me. It feels like, yes, love, man. And I just love the backs and stuff like that. So I'm waiting for another deck that I ordered from them to come in the mail. And I think I'm going to order an extra copy of this one. So, but yes, completely love. Just so I can have a backup copy and then use this one and not be afraid of, like, it getting messed up. Because then, God forbid, it ever goes out of print, I have an extra copy of it. So this is your Tripping Weight. So that whole thing about me not liking indie decks starting to change, because I do love these. I love how they just take the Rider-Waite and do all these, like, really fun things with it. So those are my 2 favorite decks of December. For all of you out there, happy and prosperous New Year. Hope you guys had a happy holiday. And I look forward to creating new content. I have a paranormal video that's in the works that I will be releasing after the new year, because I want you guys to watch it and everything. It's going to be paranormal series video 3. I'm going to try to link when I make the paranormal video, the first and second part. So for those that didn't watch those parts, they can watch it. So you guys have been asking me. It's a very highly requested video. So look out for that because it's in the works, literally. So much love, much light, much blessings. Thank you so much for watching this video. And I think I'm going to leave it here, and won't download anything until the new year. So if you don't see me for a little, like a week or something, no worries, I'm fine. It's the holidays. I have 2 birthdays in December, Christmas, 3 Kings Day. Like, it's a lot. Okay. All right, guys, much love and light. Bye.